Number 5, the Honourable John Boscawen. Order. That's the end of that question. I've called the Honourable John Boscawen on question 5.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And my question is to the Attorney-General and asks, is he planning to amend the Marine and Coastal Area Takutai Moana Bill to provide an explicit guarantee of free public access and provide that all negotiated agreements be passed by Parliament?
The Honourable Chris Finlayson.
Mr Speaker, the member should be aware that individual ministers don't have the power to amend bills before the House. That is the prerogative of the legislature, not the executive. However, I can confirm, sorry if I sound like Sir Geoffrey, I can confirm that it's my intention to recommend that Parliament amend Clause 27 of the bill to make it explicit that charging for public access in the common marine and coastal area is not permitted, and that negotiated agreements for customary marine title will require legislation, thereby ensuring full parliamentary and public scrutiny of any such agreements.
The Honourable John Boscawen.
Supplementary to the Attorney-General. Why is he proposing to recommend changes to the Marine and Coastal Area Takutai Moana Bill when his colleagues on the Maori Affairs Select Committee, chaired by the Honourable Tau Hanari, rejected those suggestions? And will he support a free vote on the bill to allow Mr Hanari and the rest of the National Backbench to vote against the bill?
The Honourable Chris Finlayson.
I can't comment on the proceedings of the Maori Affairs Select Committee because I have no responsibility for them. That is part of the legislature and I'm part of the executive. However, I can say that I have listened very carefully to these submissions. I have been out on the road listening to people at hui and public meetings, and I believe that these approaches that I have adopted will address the legitimate concerns of many good people in New Zealand.
The Honourable John Boscawen. In fact, just before I call the Honourable Member, could I ask it is the Labour Party on this occasion, another party's asked a question. That member has the right to hear the answer. It would have been very difficult to hear that answer. The Honourable John Boscawen, supplementary question.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Supplementary to the Attorney. Has he received agreement from the Maori Party to vote for his amendments to provide for an explicit guarantee of free public access and parliamentary scrutiny of negotiated agreements? And if not, has he got the numbers to pass these amendments?
The Honourable Chris Finlayson.
They are matters of parliamentary procedure, and when the issue comes before Parliament in the next few days, the member will have his answer.
The Honourable David Parker.
What caused the change between 24 September 2010 when the Attorney promised, quotes, there will be a full select committee process for the bill, and last week when his government members caused the bill to be reported back without the amendments that he says today he supports?
The Honourable Chris Finlayson.
Well, again, I cannot, because I am not responsible for the Maori Affairs Select Committee, talk about the parliamentary procedures undertaken by that committee. What I can say to the honourable member, however, is that the government has listened very carefully to the submissions and recognises the legitimate concerns that have been raised by many good New Zealanders and is endeavouring to address them. I must say to the member, I've also read very carefully the Labour Party's submission, which was written by Dr Michael Cullen on the subject, which I thought was a very good one. That was the first submission. Of course, the Labour Party's position has changed 3 or 4 times since then.
Question number 6, the Honourable David Cullen.